Well, this is it. Today, what's up, guys? It's Suture the Bob's Burgers Movie Fan 2008 here, and today I'm finally going to do a review on one of my all-time favorite sequels, Deadpool 2. Came out 2018, the same year as Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Avengers: Infinity War. Pardon me, Incredibles 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Hotel Transylvania 3, Goosebumps 2, Peter Rabbit 2. Just the first Peter Rabbit. Sorry, not Peter Rabbit 2. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Um. The Grinch animated movie. Anyway, and etc. So now, basically, what the plot is, this takes place after the first movie's left off. Wade's just being Deadpool, like always, stopping bad guys and all. Then one day, he's seeing his girlfriend Vanessa, and then Vanessa announces that she's pregnant, and he's very happy. And then one of these killers, come in, they kill Vanessa, and Wade goes into like a big major depression, and he starts living with like colossuses. And then he sees this hang on, sorry about that, back to us soon. And then he meets this kid called Fire Fist, and then Deadpool shoots one of the police officers, and then he gets himself arrested, and then he breaks. Then later on, he breaks out of prison with the kid, and then he tries to set, and then you try to go out and find him, and he sets his own team. That's basically what the plot is. And then he goes try and stop Cable as well. And that's basically what the plot is. Now, guys, you all know how much I love this movie. This movie has got to be Deadpool 2. It's got to be one of the best movie sequels I've ever watched in my whole entire life. Honestly, I don't get. This is a movie that really is really popular. Like, seriously, when the trailer for this movie first came out, I literally watched it straight away. I was scrolling through YouTube, just like watching some YouTube videos. I was watching like Morks and all that, because I watched the Morks a lot back in the day. And Adam B, or his old username, new Adam B99. And then I was going through, went past and said, "Oh, that's cool." And then went past and said, "What the? Oh my god! Was that Deadpool 2? I put on the trailer, started watching the Deadpool trailer for Deadpool 2, and I gotta say, I became hyped. That's why I became hyped for this movie. And then when it came out, I actually saw this movie. I actually went to go see this movie in the cinemas, and I gotta say, yeah, that's right. I freaking love this movie. Yes, guys, I absolutely love this movie very much. This has got to be one of the best movies I've ever watched of 2018. Like, seriously, it's one of the best movies I've ever watched in my life. And I love how it says it's on top from the studio that killed Wolverine. Now, let me get to this. So, I will say the storyline in this movie is great. I really love storyline. And we have the characters. We have the main man himself, Deadpool. I gotta say, I love Deadpool. Deadpool is an awesome character. Then we have his girlfriend, Vanessa, despite she was not in this movie that much. She was only at the beginning. I will say she was a good character, but it was sad when she died. But thankfully, she came back to life. Deadpool went back in time and saved her, and she was still alive. So yeah. And then we have Weasel, which he's a great character. He's a great character. I like him. We all know who Weasel is. He's played by T.J. Miller, which you all know my thoughts on T.J. Miller. T.J. Miller's such a great actor. He's the guy that played as hang on, guys. Sorry about the backtracking. Yeah, T.J. Miller's a great actor. He's the guy who played as Tough Nut from How to Train Your Dragon, and Robbie from Gravity Falls, which yeah. And then we have Colossus. He's a great character, and Yukio as well. And then we have Domino. I'm not talking about the board game Domino, or like the food Dominoes. I'm talking about the character Domino. Yeah, she's an awesome character. I love Domino. She's an awesome character. We have Cable. Yeah, he's a great character. And fun fact, the actor who plays as Cable is actually the guy who played as that teenage kid from the Goonies, which is really cool. So yeah. And then we have Dupinder, honestly, Dupinder's such a funny character. I really like Dupinder. And it's so cool. Dupinder actually had more screen time in this movie than the first movie. I mean, yeah, it wasn't like some scenes on the first movie, but in this movie, Dupinder actually had a lot more screen time in this, which is really cool in my opinion. I gotta admit, seeing Dupinder more in this movie than the first movie, honestly, it's awesome in my opinion. It's really cool. But yeah, Dupinder was such a funny character. And then we have the kid, the one on the Fire Fist. I think his name's Fire Fist. I don't really know. Yeah, Fire Fist, Rusty Collins. Yeah, he's an awesome villain. I really like him. I can handle Lambros Weisbach's opinion on the character because Lambros Weisbach told me ages ago that he hates the character Fire Fist. He hates the character Rusty Collins, which I can handle his opinion, but me, I think he's an awesome villain. So yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, and Blind Owl. Can't forget Blind Owl. She's a funny character. I love Blind Owl. So yeah. And there are some YouTubers that I know that loves this movie, like My Puss Fanboy loves this movie. Who else? Nick Hicks Studios Lounge loves this movie. And yeah, a lot of people love this movie, although everyone I know loves this movie, although there is one YouTuber that I know that actually hates this movie, and that's Harry Thomas Pictures. Now, yeah, Harry Thomas Pictures absolutely despises this movie at the Burning Passion, which honestly I don't get why. I don't know why. I don't get why Harry Thomas Pictures hates this movie, because it's like a masterpiece. This movie's such a masterpiece, like one of the best movies of all time. But I can handle his opinion. Oh, I know. Sorry about that soon. But yeah, honestly, Harry Thomas Pictures, yeah, I can handle his opinion on this movie, but yeah. But yeah, and screw that video that Trolls Want to Get a Fan of Us 1 made last year where he sent him a death threat for hating this movie. Like, seriously, what the hell? But thankfully that video got terminated. That's the main reason why his channel got terminated, because he sent a death threat to Harry Thomas Pictures for hating Deadpool 2. Like, seriously, what the hell? Even though I hate Harry Thomas Pictures rant on Deadpool 2, but I will say I can still handle his opinion. So yeah. Guys. Sorry about that back soon. So yeah, and I love the scene where in this movie. I love the scene where they were in the prison scenes. The prison scenes were really funny in my opinion. And I love the scene where Deadpool was like recruiting the team and they were all going out, and then all the members die except for Domino. I mean, I'm not trying to be heartless here, but like Deadpool was trying to like save people, and he said, "What did I just say?" That was funny. That. Yeah, I'm not laughing at the characters dying. It's just funny like how they like entered. I love the scene where they're like recruiting the team with like saying you're in, and then the last one that got in, Dupinder wanted to be in, and then he was like, "Fuck!" And then he just threw his thing. Yeah, that scene was really funny. I know, guys. So yeah, and I was like, and I love the scene where at the end they were all walking, and then Dupinder gets in his car, runs the car over, and he says, "Wow, come on, guys! I want some more." That was funny, as he got a lot more. He done a lot more to do. I love the scene where oh yeah, and also Juggernaut also appeared in this movie, which is awesome. Which, yeah, I love Juggernaut. He's an awesome villain. So yeah, I love the scene where he's like trying to grow his legs back, and he says, "Is that really necessary?" Yeah, that scene was funny as. So yeah, and I remember seeing this movie in cinemas back in 2018. Yes, guys, I did actually see this movie in cinemas. You know, I'm shocked and surprised and be like, "Oh, CJ, weren't you a bit young to see this movie in the cinemas back in the day?" Yes, I was, but they actually let me go see it. I got to see this movie in cinemas, and honestly, I had a blast. I had a blast seeing this movie. So yeah, although I did see Deadpool and Wolverine in cinemas last year, but yeah, I didn't see the first. Obviously, I didn't see the first movie in cinemas because it was like because it wouldn't because it wasn't I wasn't really allowed. But yeah, we won't talk about that. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, Deadpool 2. I don't have any negatives of this movie. I would never have any negatives of this movie ever. So yeah, I'm glad I rewatched this movie after 5 years. Yeah, because Hang on, guys. So yeah. But yeah, I before last year, like last time I watched this movie was like back in 2019. And then I actually got to manage finally like rewatch this movie 5 years later in 2024. I rewatched this movie on Disney Plus. I was trying to say I had a blast. It was such a blast. And not just that, I actually bought the movie on DVD a week before I rewatched it on Disney Plus. I want to rewatch it in Disney Plus because why not? But yeah. So yeah, overall, guys, I give Deadpool 2 a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing British masterpiece. It's my second favorite movie of 2018. It's such a masterpiece sequel. I love this movie very, very much. So yeah, thank God for watching this review, and goodbye.